Hello, this is Liberty Mark 222. Today, I was doing some study about the different gold reserves of the different countries, and there's some kind of interesting things about what's reported. It says, if you go to Wikipedia, you can see where the number one country that has the most gold is the United States. We have about 8,000 tons. Germany has about 3,400 tons. Italy, 2,400 tons. France, 2,400 tons. China, 1,050 tons. Switzerland, 1,040 tons. Russia, 836 tons. Japan, 765 tons. Netherlands, 612 tons. India, 557 tons. And UK only has 310 tons. Here's some other interesting ones. Taiwan, 422 tons. Lebanon, number 18, 286 tons. Libya, 143 tons. And Turkey, number 22, 179 tons. Now, it's interesting because the number 4 leading one is the IMF. Has 2,800 tons. And number 13 is the European Central Bank, which has 500 tons, and the International Bank for International Settlement has 119 tons. So that's number 30. Okay. Now, there's been an interesting. One of the reasons that Ron Paul wants to audit the Fed is because they want to know how much gold the Fed has, or if they own that gold, or who owns that gold. Is it being held? It's being held in the United States, but is it the United States gold, or is it another foreign country, like Venezuela? They wanted to get their gold from London there. We have now people that they're older. I think you remember Fort Knox in Kentucky there. And they used to say that if something was safe, it was as safe as the gold in Fort Knox, right? Now, after World War II, we had about 24,000 tons of gold. Almost all the gold in Europe got shipped over to the United States, and we were holding all that gold. And they set up the Bretton Woods Agreement in 1944 based on our reserves of gold. And then by 1971 with Nixon, they saw that they couldn't agree to this because these European countries are just taking gold instead of, an average American. We couldn't hold gold, but these entities, I'm not sure the countries or central banks or who, were just taking gold in payment of their dollars and exchange and not. So instead of 24,000 tons, we're down to 8,000 tons. Now, I was listening to a thing from Jim Willey, and he was saying he has a source. There was somebody that was inside Fort Knox, and he said there's no gold in Fort Knox. All it is nerve gas. And that's why you never hear anything about Fort Knox anymore either. So, okay, you got a bunch of gold in the New York Fed in New York City. Bunch of gold in London. But whose gold is that? Is it the Fed's gold? Or is it the United States gold? Now, if it's the Fed's gold, the Fed is not the United States. The Fed is private banks. That'd be like saying that, like they say, Federal Express. That's like Federal Express's gold. It's not the United States gold, that's Federal Express's. So that's one of the reasons that Ron Paul wants to audit the Fed too, is to figure out whose gold is this anyway. Now, what does it matter if we have gold or not? Most, like Ben Bernanke, Ron Paul asked him, is gold money? And he says, no, it's just, it's just some archaic thing that we keep on, we just happen to keep it. But we won't tell you how much we got, or whose it is, or whose we leased out, or any of this kind of stuff. See, if we ever were to go back to a gold standard, and if we have people like the IMF that says they have 2,800 tons of gold, how much of that is what we think is the United States? How much of that gold is the Feds? How much? I mean, right now, the United States, we had billions of ounces of silver at one point, 100 years ago. You know, the Comstock lode, and now we have nothing, zero. So, I think, from what I can tell, the United States has zero amount of gold, and I think that would be a huge shock to the world. What about these European countries? How many of these European countries, their reserves are being held by their central banks? Who owns that gold? I mean, this is crazy. I think it's, you know, it would really have a huge impact on the monetary system, on the price of gold, the price of silver, price on a lot of things. But they keep it all muddled up because they don't want us to really know. So, right now it's a very good opportunity to buy silver and gold. It's real cheap. So, I wouldn't be surprised if they smash the price down some more, but it doesn't matter. So, anyway, that's just all I got right now. Thanks, bye.